It's my privilege today to really address you at the Gulf News Conference on a topic so close to our nation's heart, growth and investment in the UAE. The UAE economy continues to surge forward, defying global challenges. So let me share some compelling figures that illustrate our trajectory. So our economy grew by 4.3 year over year in the fourth quarter of 2023. Looking ahead, we project 3.9 growth for 2024. These numbers paint a picture of resilience, but don't tell the whole story. The real excitement lies in our non-hydrocarbon GDP. Our non-oil sector exploded by 6.7% in the fourth quarter of 2023, significantly outpacing overall growth. So we expect this trend to accelerate, with non-hydrocarbon growth projected at 5.4% for 2024. Where does this non-oil growth really come from? It springs from the vibrant tourism, transportation, financial services, construction, real estate, communication sectors. So our domestic non-oil economy powers us forward, proving that our years of diversification efforts bear fruit. Optimism over our domestic economic prospect is not just a feeling, it's reflected in real hard data. So the April 2024 UAE Purchasing Managers Index reached 55.3, really signaling strong business confidence. And our real estate market remains buoyant, driven by both local and international demand. And what about tourism? So tourism is a key pillar of our diversification strategy, continues to thrive. Dubai Hotels occupancy rate stands at an impressive 83%, with tourist arrivals up 11% in the first quarter compared to just last year. Our airports buzz with unprecedented activity. The new Zayed Airport in Abu Dhabi welcomed 6.4 million passengers just in the first quarter. In comparison, you look at Dubai International Airport, so a staggering 23 million passengers, an 8.4% increase just from last year. These figures are not just numbers on a page. They represent jobs created, businesses flourishing, and a quiet nation evolving. We've moved far beyond our traditional dependence on hydrocarbons, crafting an economy as diverse and dynamic as our population. What's the new destination that the UAE has possessed so far? So for nearly 5 decades, I think most of you here might recognize this, that the world viewed the UAE primarily as a source of capital. Today I stand before you to really proudly declare a new reality for the UAE. The UAE has become a prime destination for global investment. This is not a shift that is a mere rhetoric. No. Compelling data today, tangible trends back it. So, according to the UN, we ranked second globally in Greenfield FDI in 2023, attracting about $30 billion. This figure speaks volumes about international community, confidence in our economy and institution. Our financial centers, ADGM and DIFC, reports an influx of hedge funds and investment managers establishing operations here. The UAE today boasts around 230 billion of AUM, with leading global funds setting up significant operations in the country, no longer just as sales offices. So we're not just attracting businesses, we are drawing in high net worth individuals. So Henley Partners projected that 6,500 millionaires will make the UAE their home in just 2024. So this migration of wealth and talent further cements our status as a global financial hub. But why this monumental shift? Why here and why now? So first, we must acknowledge the global context, all right? So many jurisdictions worldwide have introduced regulatory, fiscal, and privacy requirements that have proven challenging for investors. And this landscape, money, like water, flows to where it's most respected and appropriately treated. And the UAE has cultivated a reputation for respecting wealth and investment. We offer stability, opportunity, and a framework that allows capital to thrive. This reputation drives the influx of funds and talents to our shores. Our success is not built on permissiveness. On the contrary, we have worked tirelessly to ensure the integrity of our financial system. I'm really proud to report that the FATF now recognizes this integrity, removing us from the grey list. So we continue to vigorously combat bad actors who might damage trust in our institution. There is no place for illegal financial activity or financial crime in the UAE. So as an example for our commitment in August, the UAE suspended about 32 gold refineries for breaching AML requirements. So our message is quite clear. The UAE welcomes legitimate businesses and investment, but we have zero tolerance for financial misconduct. But let's talk about building a world-class financial institution here and a financial ecosystem here. The significance of ADGM and the IFC in transforming the UAE into a capital destination cannot be overstated. These centers offer the common law framework that international businesses require, coupled with the density of skilled professionals needed for complex financial operations. So today, we've reached a critical mass with approximately 55,000 employees covering law, regulation, banking, administration, investment management, auditing, consulting, and brokerage. So this ecosystem is now sufficiently deep, broad, and mature to allow investment to thrive here. His Excellency, our colleague, just mentioned the Golden Visa. So the Golden Visa program played a crucial role in nurturing this ecosystem, undeniably. It allows skilled professionals to put down roots, fostering a dynamic environment where talent can move between companies or even launch entrepreneurial ventures. But in essence, this program releases the animal spirits of ambitious individuals, creating a quite refreshing dynamism in our society. While the Golden Visa has garnered much attention, Resolution 85 of 2022 is equally important. So this resolution by the Ministry of Finance established favorable tax residency criteria in the UAE. And today, it only amplifies the appeal of Golden Visa, creating a powerful combination that attracts global talent and capital. So today, you could be a tax resident in the UAE. So we've also made strides in reforming company law, particularly for the family businesses. So by offering benefits in terms of minority shareholders' rights and investor numbers in LLCs, in exchange for increased governance, we're helping family firms adapt and thrive in the modern economy. Our efforts extend beyond the financial sector. So we've implemented a significant menu of economic incentives around industrialization and manufacturing, linking the free zones to ports and positioning the country as a vital part of the global supply chain. Our geographic location and world-class shipping and airline connection to the east and to the west make the UAE a pivoting point for the global economy. So what's the road ahead so far? So despite our achievements, we remain quite ambitious. So the late Sheikh Zayed wisely said, we're like those who have climbed a mountain and reached to the top. And when we look down, we still wanted to go higher to realize our goals. Despite all the achievement, we still have ambition for more. What more could we do to realize our ambition as growth and an investment center? What else? So this question has driven the think tank that I've led for the past 2 years. So our analysis has explored SMEs, mergers and acquisitions, funding, liquidity, management buyouts, banking, legal structures, and regulatory frameworks. We've studied financial centers around the world, not just London, New York, or Singapore, but also Cayman, Dublin, Luxembourg, Geneva, and Hong Kong. So we aim to learn from these experiences while charting our unique path. Dublin, for instance, offers a quite fascinating insight. With about 4.5 trillion parked there and an annual fee about 0.2%, Dublin generates a revenue stream of roughly 9 billion every year. Its financial center employs about 35,000 people, and it plays a significant global role in fund administration, domiciling, securitization, banking, leasing, corporate treasury, payment processing, and others. So while we don't aim to copy other nations, we benefit from a second mover advantage, learning from those who have gone before us. So our goal is not to dictate how the economy should grow, but to create the legal and regulatory framework that allows our economy and entrepreneurs to respond nimbly to the evolving global landscape. So our think tank has explored several vital areas, extending the role of common law in the economy to enhance our appeal to the international businesses, increasing SME access to funding in terms of working capital, equity and venture capital, reforming financial market regulations to align more closely with global best practices, reforming investment fund regulations to encourage more funds to be domiciled in the UAE, boosting private banking services. As wealthy individuals move to the UAE, we aim to have private banks manage their assets from here, reinforcing our status as a destination of capital. And lastly, to encourage large administrators to base their in-house banks in the UAE rather than overseas, ensuring assets are held in custody, administered, and controlled right from here. So what is really the vision for the future so far? So as I conclude, let me just reiterate a key message of my speech. Our economy remains robust, growing beyond hydrocarbons into a diverse, dynamic powerhouse. Yet, we remain ambitious, aiming to solidify our nation's position as a destination of capital, not merely a source of it. We actively explore ways to accelerate this trend through regulatory and legal reforms. Our achievements stem from the vision of our forefathers, but our work is far from done. So based on what I witnessed in the government, now this is my third year, and the response to our think tank's work, I'm confident our ambition for the future growth remains quite high. As we forge ahead, we carry our leaders' vision, reaching ever higher to realize our goals. So really thank you for your attention. I think, and I believe that together we will continue to write the UAE success story, positioning our nation at the forefront of global growth and investments. Thank you so much.